Eclipse season is approaching, and today I want to share with you the basics about eclipses, eclipse seasons, and also show you how beyond fears, misconceptions, and superstition, how eclipse season is actually a beautiful, potent time for our own healing and transformation. So first, eclipses happen in series. They happen in series of 2 or 3, and the period between the first one and the last one, that time is referred to as eclipse season. Usually there are 2 eclipse seasons in one Gregorian calendar year, and this happens when the sun, the moon, and the earth align, come close to the lunar nodes. And the lunar nodes are points of intersection between the lunar orbit and the Earth orbital plane. There are 2 lunar nodes, the north node and the south nodes. When those alignments happen, this is when eclipses happen. And there are 2 types of eclipses, lunar and solar eclipses. Solar eclipses happen at new moon, and this is when the moon comes in between the earth and the sun, and therefore blocking the sun, blocking the sunlight. And lunar eclipses happen at full moon. This is when the earth comes between the moon and the sun, and the shadow of the earth is casted upon the moon. Eclipse season, eclipses are potent catalysts for our growth, transformation, and healing. They are referred to as times of fated ending and destined new beginning. This is a time where of great upheaval, things come up to the surface for rapid transformation. This is like the universe has taken over the steering wheel of our life and is just pushing us towards our destiny. So for this, during this time, therefore, things can be erratic. There can be rapid changes. There can be a lot of things that come up to the surface. Usually those are things that have been lingering and we have not really looked at, things that we are avoiding, or simply things that are stuff beneath the surface that come from our subconscious. So they all come up to the surface so that we can address them and liberate ourselves from the limitations, the constrictions, and move into a state of expansion, of closer alignment with our truth, our authenticity, our true soul essence. So therefore, some of my tips would be, first tip would be to surrender, to let go and allow, because this is the time where the universe is like taking over the steering wheels. So anything that we do to resist, such as if we are resisting any endings, or we are resisting the pull of our heart towards what we are guided to do, that's where things can get a little bit chaotic. That's when things can, we create resistances. So therefore, my tip would be for you to just let go and surrender. My second tip would be to remain centered and observe and do not react, because during eclipse season, like I said, this is times where we might get triggered a lot, because for example, the shadow parts, our shadow parts, which are hidden underneath the surface, might be coming up, and those shadow parts are parts of us that have been wounded, hurt, did not feel safe, loved, or protected, and they just need us to see them, to acknowledge them, so that we can integrate them and move from separation into fullness, into the wholeness of our being. So therefore, during this time where triggers come up, observe them and ask yourself, what is this showing me? What is this trigger showing me? What's underneath the surface? And third tip, it would be to Really take care of your mind, body, and soul. Like, nourish yourself deeply, give your body whatever it needs. If it needs rest, if it needs movement, give it to it. Because this is a time of accelerated change, therefore we will also have this time where we'll be shifting energetically quite rapidly, and therefore we'll need that support to integrate all those new frequencies that we are going to embody. Usually towards the end of an eclipse season, we are a completely different person, more aligned with self and soul. So if you want to sit in ceremony with me, I invite you to join me for eclipse season cosmic reset. This is a series of 2 ceremonies that is happening. I am offering at the solar eclipse and at the lunar eclipse, where we will be harnessing the gift of the eclipse season. During the ceremonies, you will understand what are the energies that are being activated, what are the themes, and also what are the other cosmic placement phenomena that are accompanying this eclipse. Understand how to navigate this eclipse season with clarity, understand what it is bringing up for you, and also consciously embrace the transformation that is happening rather than in this chaotic wobbliness. Or it can also provide you this grounded space so that you can recenter and refocus in the midst of the change. So if all this resonates with you, we are gathering on Wednesday 12th and 26th. You'll find all the details in the link below. It will be Zoom live, but if you cannot make it in person, it will be recorded and you can receive the transmission of those ceremonies via recording as well. So I wish you a blessed eclipse season and I hope to see you in ceremony. Take care.